Well, welcome back, Northern Michigan. Time for Pet Talk with Dr. Jen Klabundy from Northwood Animal Hospital. Today we're talking about skin care and skin maintenance, really, when it comes to dogs. Just like this little guy right here. This is Chase. He's a Chinese crested dog.
He is, and Chinese crested dogs. Most people probably have heard of the hairless Chinese crested.
Right.
And this is actually, he's a powder puff. He has a coat. He has, if he was groomed recently, but his coat is incredibly soft and it will get long. So there are two types of the Chinese crested. Either way, you have to take care of their skin and their hair coat.
He almost reminds me of a little sheep. That's how soft he is.
He is really. He's soft. He's a good boy. He's 6 years old. He's neutered. He's ready for adoption. You can call Northwood Animal Hospital, and he's really a good dog. He's a big kisser.
And if you like to dress up your pets, he doesn't mind it at all. You see right here. He loves outfits. He's a trendy pup.
Well, and that's what you have to do with the hairless breeds. And also when you groom them and they have this very soft, fine coat, you need to protect their skin. They're not going to have a lot of body heat that's kept in with the hair.
Okay.
And so you need to make sure that they have some kind of jacket on cold mornings, or you see them with the boots. You can really accessorize with these and make it very fashionable. Get some matching boots with fur on them. But it does play an important role, though, in actually keeping them healthy.
Now, are they equivalent to cats that, are hairless?
So there are hairless breeds of cats as well.
Okay.
And there's also hypoallergenic breeds. So the reason that people like these, well, there are a lot of reasons, but one is for people with allergies, and so they're looking for a hypoallergenic breed. And while there really is no true hypoallergenic dog or cat, you want to go with a hairless breed or a very, very short-coated breed. Sphinx would be the equivalent of a hairless cat.
Oh, right.
But yeah, so there's no hypoallergenic cat or dog, but this is about as close as you're going to get. Very low shedding.
And you even brought on some shampoos and kind of just some skincare products for these types of animals.
Right. So anytime you have a dog, you think about it, or a cat, and they're going outside, think of a person who has no hair.
Right.
There's nothing there to protect the scalp from being burned. And so this is a suntan lotion we've talked about before. There actually is an SPF suntan lotion for dogs and cats. Non-toxic. It's incredibly resourceful. It's very, very useful. And you just spray that on. And so in your hairless or your low-coated, short-coated breeds, you want to use that.
So you think every time they go outside, you probably would want to spray it on just to protect their skin?
You do, and it's just a very fine mist wherever the sun is going to hit, especially here on the bridge of their nose, on their ears, on the dorsal back here.
Okay.
But yeah, and then reapply, of course, every hour to 2 hours, depending on if they're in the water or not. But it's the same as we would use.
Sure.
But then, of course, keeping their skin healthy. With these guys, you're going to give them more baths than you would, say, a 90-pound Labrador Retriever who's just sitting, on your couch at home. So these are, you want to make sure and use a shampoo and a conditioner.
Okay.
Even once a week in these little guys, with this breed especially, keep them nice and healthy.
They need some spa treatment.
They do, and clothes.
And we want to remind people, too, Dr. Klabundy, Chase is available through Northwood Animal Hospital in Grand Rapids County at your office, of course, right now.
Yep, they can get, contact us, and really.
If you're looking for a pet, come on, this guy's pretty much, he's got it all going on.
He's very sweet.
Thank you so much,
Jen.
Thank you. Welcome back to Northern Michigan. It's 6:48 on this Wednesday morning. It's also time for Pet Talk with Dr. Jen Klabundy from Northwood Animal Hospital. And this morning we have Chase here, and he is an absolute adorable dog. He's a lover. He's a friendly dog, and he's a Chinese crested.
He is a Chinese crested. He's not a naked Chinese crested, though. He does have fur. He has a really, really ultra soft, smooth coat here. And, so if you adopt him, it will take some grooming and some special skincare. But you know what? You're pretty much going to have that with any dog or cat that you adopt.
Exactly. And he has fur. He's the powder puff.
Correct.
But there is a type of this dog that is a hairless.
Right. They look exactly the same, except that the hairless version, they have hair on their head and on their little legs, and that's about it. And here's a picture of one.
Yeah.
So
they've got an interesting look going on.
they have a very unique
adorable
look. And you know what? Some people just love them. Some people don't. I think they're fantastic. And they're great if you have someone in the house that has allergies.
Absolutely.
Because this, allergies, geez, we all know at least 50 people nowadays that have allergies. And they're not allergic because of the fur on a dog, but it's actually because of the skin cells and the dander that produces. But the little, as little fur as I'm trying to figure out a good way to say it, the least amount of fur that they can have is really going to protect or help with dander and allergies.
Okay, thanks for getting that one out there, Jen. I know it was rough. But what about these breeds that have like little bits of fur or no fur? What about ticks and fleas?
Right. So fleas, you think about it. Let's say you go into a tub full of fleas. Are they going to bite you or are they going to bite your furry dog? They're going to bite your furry dog because they like really warm, dark places that they can burrow in and bite. They're not going to bite your legs, your hairless leg, usually. And so it's the same thing with these dogs. If you have a hairless dog or cat, so you're not going to have a flea problem. If they get a tick on them, you'll be able to see it immediately and pull it off. So these are great little animals. You might not have to invest in the flea and tick preventive that an outdoor huntsman does, but they're easy to see.
Okay, so kind of benefits of having that type of dog. And once again, we want to say that Chase here is available for adoption. He's such a sweet dog. He's about 6 years old.
Yep, neutered, male, ready to go. He is a lap dog. So if you want someone who is going to be like this on your lap at all times, nice and quiet, very calm. As long as you're petting him, he's fantastic.
Such a happy dog.
Oh, he really is. He just wants some attention.
He does.
So,
Thank you so much, Jen.
Thank you.
Again, you can find out adoption information about Chase by contacting Northwood Animal Hospital.